Hi everybody and welcome to Budget with Tiffany. I'm Tiffany. I'm so excited to have you here today. I am doing my third cash stuffing for the month of September. So let's see how much I'm working with today. Got 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 1850, 1870, 1890, 1910, 1930, 1950, 1970, 1990, 2010, 2030, 2050, 2070, 2090, 2100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 2200, 56. So 2206. Ooh, that was a lot of money. Can't complain though. Happy to be in a situation where we earned that extra, the fifth paycheck week, miracle month in August, so have extra money to stuff in September. So let's jump into my variable expense binder. We unfortunately did not end up going out on a date, so we have $25 I'm going to set aside. We're going to add in $25 for this coming week. I do not know. I'm hoping maybe we'll get to do something. So he does not have a game tonight. I'm filming this on Friday the 20th, so he does not have a game tonight. He has a game tomorrow during the day. His parents and I are gonna go watch the game. And then he'll get home, later in the afternoon than I do, because he'll have to be around the kids and stuff after the game and everything. Everybody takes showers and start laundry and stuff. And then Sunday is when we have every couple months we get together with his extended family, his cousins, his grandparents, some aunts and uncles and stuff. And so that's what we're doing Sunday, and then we'll probably spend the evening at his parents' house. So I don't know that this weekend, maybe Saturday night. He's a University of Minnesota alumni, and so it is the Gophers versus the Iowa Hawkeyes. I think they're the Hawkeyes. Football game is a big rivalry on Saturday night. There's a chance he might end up going to it, or maybe even will decide to go to it, but we might just go to a bar and maybe have dinner or something, and then watch the game or something. So maybe we'll get a date night, or at least just get to hang out and together and stuff. So we got $25 in there for this coming week. Eating out, I emptied it. We're gonna add in $60 for this coming week. It's one downside of being married to a football coach is you never see them during football season, or it's hard to see them. So groceries, we had $50, $60, $75 left over, and I kind of made the point last week that I think if we get to $75 or more than $50, I'm gonna take out whatever's over 50. So I'm gonna take out the 25 and just roll over 50, and then I'm gonna add in 75 for this coming week. So we have 125, which should more than cover it. My food, I did not eat out this week, so I have the 15 that I'll set aside, and I'll add in 15 for this coming week. Spending, we're adding in $10. So I got 10, 20, 30, 41. Toiletries, we're also adding 10. So we got 20, 40, 52, 54, 55, 56, 57. And then buffer, we are adding in 5. So now we've got 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I've really appreciated everybody making comments about how organized and everything I've been doing my unstuffings and cash stuffings and stuff. It's kind of like a small thing, I feel like, to me, because I've always kind of been an organized person and try to prepare ahead of time so that everything goes smoothly and stuff. But I appreciate that you guys all notice and take the moment to comment on it. It's really nice, because being someone who tries to be organized, it's nice when people notice it and everything. So thank you. Up next, in my home and pet binder, we are adding in $65 for home insurance. We did just get our renewal information for the next year, which isn't due until the middle of October. It was going to go up to, so last year we paid, I think, right around $2,200, and it was going to go up to like $2,700. So I had talked to our insurance agent person, and he was able to say, okay, if we increased our deductible, which it kind of was already going to do that a little bit anyway for at least certain things, and we got rid of something that we didn't really need, that we could bring it down to like just over $2,400. So then it's only like a little more than $200 instead of like $500 more. So so we are adding in $65 today. So with this, we still got a little ways to go. So between what I add in with the final cash stuffing and then what I'll add in when I do my reallocation of completed savings challenges at the beginning of October, should be able to have plenty to cover it. So got all of a sudden have burps and hiccups. So I got 1,000, 1,500, 16, 17, 18, 1,900, 2,000, 50, 70, 90, 21, 10, 25, 35, 40. So 2,140. So roughly probably about $300 more to add in. It was like 24 something, like 24.30 something or whatever. So probably right around $300 more that I'll have to put in to fully fund. So for home maintenance, we're adding in 25. So we got 1,000, 100, 20, 40, 60, 85, 95, 204. So 1,204. And then home projects, my favorite. I hope you can sense the sarcasm. We are adding in, actually, I forgot that I don't want this one. I love this one that Elaine from Elaine Realized created, but since all of these other ones are the same, I want to be able to use that one. So let me swap. I forgot I had these ones in here, so I did not add the 100. So we're adding 600. So 10,000, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19,000, 20,000, 21,000, 100, 200, 300, 400. So 21,400. And then outdoors, we are adding in 50. So we got 150 in outdoors. And really the outdoors thing was so for our garden that we added in this summer. And I think I shared how our next door neighbor, being nice, mowed our lawn, and he mowed over our garden. Thankfully, most of the plants grew back, plus we added a bunch more. And now that it's kind of end of summer, early fall, a lot of the flowers have been blooming. I'll try to add some pictures And I think we've got like black-eyed Susans. We had a brown-eyed Susan, because I think those are the tall ones, where the black-eyed Susans are smaller, shorter. We had a brown-eyed Susan, but I think that one already died. But the black-eyed Susans are still around. We've got several other different flowers that I don't remember what they are, but they're like purple and different colors of purple depending on the flower and stuff. So this was done as kind of like the city of Minneapolis. Actually, I guess it's not the city. It's like a nonprofit or something to try to encourage people to put in native plants and help attract pollinators, bees and butterflies and stuff. You can apply, and if you get accepted to this grant program, they will reimburse you for up to $400 that you put in by building like a garden or something. And so it can be even things like putting in a like clover in your yard, you know, instead of grass and stuff like that. So so we did that, and we spent way more than $400, but we were able to get reimbursed $400. So we're putting $200 of that back into outdoors to do more stuff like next year, and then the other $200 we just put into other stuff. So yeah, so, and then that is it for that binder. And then in our annual expense binder, car maintenance, we're adding in $90. So we got 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 500, 5, 10, 15. So 515, which my husband needs to get new tires, so that will hopefully more than cover it. But opportunities, we're adding in 100. So we've got 100, 200, 300, 350, 60, 70, 85, 87, 88. So $388. And then travel, we are also adding in $100. So we got 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 31, 32, 33, 50, 70, 82, 83. So $3,383. And then in my business binder, we're adding $25 to materials because I need to get some stuff. And as I mentioned in my last video, I should be getting my first Etsy payout next Monday. So then I'll start actually getting to add money in here from earnings. So yay. But I need to obviously buy more materials to be able to make more products. And then $25 going into giveaways because I'm saving up for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, which last I looked, I was at 781. So getting close to 800, still have a way to 1,000, but saving up now and probably gonna start ordering stuff since I know it'll take a while to receive everything, especially with how slow the mail is being, because I know I've had several people who've ordered stuff from me. Some people get their stuff super fast, like within like 3-4 days, and then some people it's taking more than a week. I know Elaine from Elaine Realized, she ordered from me day 2, like I had her stuff in the mail, like I think she ordered on Sunday, I think Sunday or Monday when I launched. I had it shipped by Friday, Thursday, Friday. which was like 2 weeks ago, and she just finally texted me today to say that she got it. So it took like 2 weeks for her to get her stuff, and it's so frustrating. I had another person who, because they hadn't received it and it still was just showing as in transit, she ended up getting a refund, and thankfully Etsy was nice and didn't take it out of my stuff, because I'd obviously had mailed it out. I'd, you know, did everything, and hopefully she gets it. But I also understand the frustration of like that it was taking a really long time. But you know, I think almost everybody who sells on Etsy themselves knows how long it can take with the mail to receive an order. And Etsy doesn't always, or it's not so much Etsy, it's that the tracking information provided when we do the free shipping and order it through the shipping through Etsy, it's done through Pitney Bowes, and the post office doesn't always scan those. So sometimes it'll say it's still in pre-transit, meaning like the shipping label's been created, but they're not showing it as actually being in transit. But it's not that it's not, it's just the post office never scanned it. And so that was the case with like Lindsay from Bookish Mama Budgets and Becca from Becca Budget 777. They both told me that they received their orders, but on Etsy it still shows as pre-transit, so it looks like it never got shipped. And then, but they obviously got their orders. And then some people, it just shows as in transit. There's no movement on it at all. And then some people's, it updates and shows decent amount of stuff. So yeah, so I just ask, especially for people that don't sell on Etsy and you aren't familiar with how the shipping can be, and that it doesn't always update on Etsy, and that's because of the post office, and post offices just can be kind of slow. Just be patient, give it some time. You know, obviously if you want to verify with me that I did ship it, I'm happy to do that. But I don't buy the shipping label until I've created everything and everything is packaged up. It's the very last thing I do. I literally have everything packaged up, the envelope is sealed, and then I go buy, and I've weighed it, and then I go on Etsy and purchase the shipping label, print that out and put it on there. And then I either have it set up that I'm gonna ship it that day or the next day. So you won't even, if I say the next day, you won't even get notified until the next day that I created the shipping label. Because like a lot of times I take it to my office and ship it at the post office close to my office. And in part because sometimes our postman person doesn't actually stop at our house every day, which is really annoying, because I literally put stuff out to be picked up one day and had the little flag up, and the post office person didn't stop by the house and pick it up. And so then the next day I dropped it off at the post office, because I was just like, I don't want to come home and find out that they didn't pick it up again. So I literally don't, either I'm going to ship it that day or the next day, and that's when you'll be notified anyway. So that's the very last thing I do. So yeah, so it's definitely going to be shipped either that day or the next day when the shipping label is created. So yeah, so giveaways. We have 20, 40, 60, 85, 95, 100. It's a long explanation. Just say that I might start ordering stuff now or sooner, so that I get stuff and not waiting on challenges to come in when I'm ready to do my 1,000 giveaway. And hashtag ad, sort of. Please subscribe to me if you haven't already. I would love it. Help me get to 1K faster. For my savings binder, I'm gonna put in $50 for Mini Mondays, $50 for Freebie Fridays, and then in my 100 envelope challenge, we are adding $486 today. So we got 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 5,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 850, 870, 890, 910, 920, 930, 940, 955, 960, 263, 64. So 5,964. I think that's what I said. Yes, okay. Just double checking. And I am doing the numbers 154, 162, and 170 today. So I think when I do my cash stuffing next week, I'll finish that second from the bottom row. So yay, getting closer and closer. And then for our Friday challenge, we are adding in $20 today. So we got 500, 20, 40, 60, 75, 82, 83, 84, 85. $585. Still can't believe it's second half of September 1. Time is flying, so it just doesn't seem like it's been long enough for it to be mid-September, but it has been like mid to upper 80s here in Minnesota, and today, the 20th, is like right around 80 degrees outside. It's the first day it's been not too warm to actually have the windows open and not have the air on, so it's lovely, but it just feels unseasonably warm for this late in September, especially consistently. Like occasionally we might have like a day or two that gets up in the 80s, but then the rest of the time it's like 60s and 70s, and we've pretty much had like upper 80s and low 90s to like start the month, and then it's just mostly stayed in the 80s through the rest of the month so far. So next week I think is supposed to be like 60s and 70s, so I'm gonna finally start feeling more like September as we about to go into October, which is my birthday month. Yay! So for our 52-week challenge, we are adding in $45 today. So we got 500, 600, 700, 800, 850, 870, 890, 910, 930, 950, 60, 70, 85, 95, 97, 99, 01, 02. So $1,002. And then up last, we've got our monthly challenge from Savvy Budget Babe. I always put $75, well, on a 4-week month, I put in $75 in here on a weekly basis. So we got 50, 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 215, 20, 25. So $225. And then we've got $200 going into savings challenge Saturday video. And then money that we did not spend this last week. We have got 20, 30, 40, 55, 65. So $65. We'll use that to pay down our mortgage a little bit faster, so yay. Well, that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.